What is the weirdest thing that you have ever filmed? Ah, this is a beautiful question. The first thing that I think of was just not too long ago, a couple weeks ago. We had Josh in here, Josh Peavyhouse, and we set up the green screen because we made a movie in 24 hours. That was like our goal, make it in one day. And we put Josh in front of the green screen, and he had a part. He was shirtless, he talked really beautifully. I'll show you a clip.
My luscious locks and my ample bosom have granted you the ability to gab with animals of your choosing.
How can I be the life of the party every single time? Show up full of energy and get ready to jive with anyone that's there, okay? Even if it's not a dance party, just get ready, you know? Just get there. Get there and turn your hat sideways and get crack-a-lackin', sister. Is cereal soup? No, it's cereal. In one sentence, how would you sum up the internet? A bunch of memes, sexually explicit content, and entertainment, as well as information for the world to dive into. Is that a sentence? Did that flow right? If you could give any historical figure a wedgie, who would you pick? Probably Michael Jackson. Does language affect how we see the world? I'd say so. Well, yeah, it does. For instance, first thing I think of, if you go to, what is it? Australia, they curse a lot, cuss, whatever you call it. They say a lot of swear words. We don't say a lot of swear words, or at least when we do, it's taboo, you know? Like, it's inappropriate, but apparently, from what I've heard, if you say swear words in Australia, that means you're cool with the person. So if you go up to someone, you're like, hey, what's up? And you're swearing at them. They're like, oh yeah, that's awesome, we're cool, we're friends now. But if you do it here, you say, back up. Although, there are some instances where that's not the case, but for the majority of the time, that's the case. I think there are certain things, I guess, that would affect, that makes us, you know, see the world a little bit different, at least in certain situations. I don't know about the world as a whole, but culture has a big influence on that one. Who you grow up around, that's another big influence. And if you just limit yourself to like a certain people group, that's the only people you talk to, you're gonna be so closed-minded. It's ridiculous. You need to go talk to some more people. When caterpillars are forming a cocoon, do they know they will turn into a butterfly, or do they think it feels right? What? Okay, hold on. I'm pretty sure they just think it feels right. There's no way that they know that they're gonna turn into a butterfly. There's no way. Here's a question, really good one. You really want me to ask you a question? Yes. Follow-up question, who is the most influential or important person you have interviewed or that got you interested in making film? The most influential person that I've interviewed, I don't know if I haven't been influenced by the people I've interviewed. I don't think. I interviewed Megan, my sister, and I interviewed my main. I don't look up to them, you know, like they're not my role model, you know what I'm saying? I love them, but they're not my role models. Those were videos for my channel, but I've also, since I work for news, I've interviewed plenty of people. I interviewed John Bell, I interviewed Ralph Abraham, and those are just two that I can think of that are important. I interviewed Willie Robertson. That's cool. But in making film, who is influential? I think, the person that just gets me, Conan O'Brien. He doesn't make film, but he makes comedy, and I die at Conan. He makes me laugh all the time, and man, I could watch him all day. Conan inspires me to death, and he's great. I just love Conan. He's great. Conan's awesome. I just want to meet him. Nesquik powder or Hershey syrup? I'm gonna throw you for a loop here. Neither. If we're just talking about chocolate milk, like what type of chocolate milk that I like, I'm gonna go with, get a carton of Borden, and then grab another gallon or half gallon of Borden, grab that, take them both, pour half Choco Borden and pour half regular Borden, toss away the milk jugs, sip it. It's good stuff. I like a little half and half whenever I drink chocolate milk, because just that chocolate milk, that Borden chocolate milk by itself, it's a little too much punch up in there. But when you add just the right amount of regular milk, oh gosh, just bon appetit. It is delicious. What's your favorite album of all time? Probably my mom's photo album from the year 1995. That's whenever I was born. There were lots of pictures of me, and most of those photos were very touching to me, to see my birth and to see me coming into existence. It's touching for a lot of people, and it inspires a lot of people to live better. If someone gave you a Lamborghini tomorrow, would you A, sell it, B, drive it till it needed something, then sell it for a reduced price, or C, park it and keep it for increasing value over time? So hold on, I'm gonna look up how much a Lamborghini will sell for. Lamborghini, $300,000, that's it? Be honest, I don't want the freaking thing. I'm not a car person, so I'm gonna sell it. I don't wanna keep it in my garage because I got stuff in my garage and the Lamborghini is just gonna take up space. So I'm gonna sell that mug, and then I'm gonna take that money, pay off my house, pay all the debt that we have, and I'm gonna buy like a camera or maybe a couple cameras and then maybe a couple lights because I don't like these. We're gonna get rid of debts, buy some gear. Okay, I just gotta specify, this is from Brian. He says me or Fletch. That's a tough one. Now, Brian, you're just trying to start some trouble, okay? I see what you're doing, but Fletch, why is peanut butter called peanut butter? What would be a better name for it? I think peanut butter is called peanut butter because peanut butter is similar to regular butter, but it's peanut. A better name for peanut butter would be called butter of peanut. Butter le peanut. Beurre le peanut. Mwah. I could care less and I couldn't care less mean the same thing. Why? Why, Daniel? Why? I couldn't care less. I could care less. Wow. That's a really good question. I guess they both mean this thing that we're talking about is so unimportant, it just sucks, okay? So when you say, I could care less, like you're saying, if we're talking about this shoe, you say, I could care less about this shoe. What do you mean? So like this shoe is so unimportant to me, I could lower my caring just a little bit. But then also if you say, I could not care less, you're saying that your care is already at the bottom. So they both technically mean slightly different things, like you have the potential to care less, and then also the other one is I have no more potential to care less than I do right now. They both mean whatever we're talking about absolutely blows, and I don't even care. I don't even care. And what's your favorite / least favorite part of making videos? Favorite part is getting together with friends and laughing and having a grand old fun time. The other part to that, whenever I finally piece it all together and it turns out really good and I enjoy watching it, that's a really satisfying feeling to be able to look back on the work. By far, the worst part about making a video is whenever you film something and then it's a disaster. Like the end result's not funny. It was a big waste of time. You just feel like you let everyone down. It sucks. What inspired you to start down this road of comedy skits? Is this something you have been interested in for a long time or a new fascination? Ah, the road, the journey. The journey began with comedy skits in 5th grade. It was definitely in elementary school. My sister showed me this amazing program, something I've never seen before. It's called Windows Movie Maker. Oh, I'd never seen it. And she showed me some of the things that I could do, like the Star Wars credits, you know how they roll down? And it's amazing. And she showed me that and I was instantly hooked because I loved Star Wars. So I started making some videos and I would have my mom's digital camera. That's how I made everything. I would make stop motion videos with Legos, and then I would also make like little funny skits. And I usually would just use a sound effect from like a video game that I had. Or something that was just on the computer, or a song. I made lots of music videos. I would use all those things for inspiration, and then I would make a video pertaining to that. When high school came around, I went to a new school, so I didn't know that many people, and I was also pretty shy, and I would make a lot of the videos to sort of express who I was, sort of what I wanted people to see. I wanted people to see that I was, I was funny. I was a likable guy, really. And the series that we made was called Jethro, and some of you may remember Jethro. I'll unhide the Jethro videos and you can go watch them if you haven't, and then yeah, you'll have a link. After the Jethro videos, college came around, majored in digital media, and then I continued doing skits, and I just kept rolling over from college into current life, and I just been making skits. But I really haven't had the drive to make skits as much lately. I've just been wanting to do stuff that's different and funny. Sorry that took so long. That was a long answer.